Hey folks, what is up? Day 34 of all the highlights. Thought I'd compile some clips, some things you may or may not have seen before from Delve League, or should I say Delving. So right now my goal is to push to 600, which, spoiler alert, we have completed, and I've been recording some clips and I thought I'd show you some interesting things. So this is 3 Diviners boxes next to each other. Interestingly, you don't get to go back to town, and it's a random event related to strong boxes. And luckily I had 3 alks on me, so I actually got to alk them before opening them. But if I didn't have any crafting material on me, I would have had 3 white boxes, which would have sucked. Ideally I'd have gone back and crafted them, but I didn't know this could happen. So that's a little note. If you ever get the strong boxes one, maybe just carry some currency around just in case. The next encounter is a hollow fossil. A hollow fossil gives the chance to, well, it just gives you an abyssal socket on a piece of gear. It drops from a spire similar to a abyssal depths, and I think it's worth around about 150 chaos, because obviously if you get an abyssal socket and some good rolls with it, that's basically an extra jewel socket, and jewel sockets are worth like 2 or 3 passive points, so it can be pretty damn rewarding if you hit the right roll. So it drops out of the spire, and I thought I'd show you a few different encounters and a few different things today that you may or may not have seen, because normally I'm just showing you opening the walls, opening some fossils, but figured I'd show you a few different things, and it's an excuse to finally delete all the clips off my hard drive before we go again for tomorrow's video. So we're killing Shaper. First time I've killed Shaper in a long time, and he obviously rewards me with Jack. So we decided to stop delving for a little bit and take a break and go for some beast crafting. So you head to your menagerie and you just craft everything that's possibly available. Unique belt, unique helmet, swapper unique for a unique amulet, you know what I mean? There's a whole host of things that if you go in your menagerie, you can craft a level 21 corrupted gem. And we were just basically saying, could we get lucky? And we just ended up with absolutely nothing. Just straight up, just a whole inventory full of just nothingness. So we went back to farming some sulfite, which means guardian maps, which means uber elders. This guardian happened to actually drop a Shaper golden Chris. It's an eye level 85 one, and it's worth about an exalt, so that was actually decent. That and the Royal Burgonet, the Guardians are actually starting to drop a few things for me, which is nice. This encounter is a Tangled encounter. Now I'm not sure if the ghosts are related to a prophecy that procced, or this is always what a Tangled encounter looks like, but I thought I'd show it just in case. It's pretty interesting. Now a Tangled fossil is basically a fossil that can become any fossil, so it's RNG. You could use it and it could become a mirror fossil, right? Or it could just be a completely useless scorched fossil. So it's not super expensive, it's like slightly more because it obviously has potential to be something good, but realistically, no, it's probably just going to be awful. So as we're pushing our delve down, we're getting a lot more bosses appear and a lot more, I guess, variety of things happening, which is always nice to show you. We tackled I think this is like a 550 temple. I keep calling him the temple boss because I can't think of his name. But yeah, he ended up dropping absolutely nothing. You drop an easy in the chat. Our luck did turn slightly though when we went deeper into the mines. We opened up some more cities, got more maps, more chaos, and we actually got a Venter's Gamble. And a Venter's Gamble, I think on its own, is about 70c. I think they've changed the drop rate. Definitely a lot less common than it was, and a lot more expensive. It was really bad, so I divined it twice, and it turned out to be pretty damn good. And I sold it for 3.5 exalts, which honestly, I probably could have got a lot more. But the trouble is, during the end of the league, things that would normally fly off the shelf don't. So, I guess spoiler alert, in the future videos and episodes, I'm going to be crafting, and I'm going to be crafting on stream. I've reached depth 600, so my goal for that has kind of waned. I've killed all the bosses down there. I wanted to just kill Aiul once. I've got 4 more Aiuls on my map that I just cannot kill. So I'm probably just going to stop delving and craft, and then probably I would say peace out of the league. But this has been the longest time I've played Path of Exile in a in a long time, and I've been super enjoying it. So I don't want you to think that if Path of Exile content stops that I've stopped making it. I'm just taking a break because I don't want to get burnt out. I'm sure people understand that. So this encounter is a bloodstained fossil. You basically pull the 4 levers, and once all they line up, you can see the little line at the top of the screen. All these 4 lines of blood link up, and then they spawn this boss. And then you take down the boss, and he drops a bloodstained fossil. A bloodstained fossil is worth 250C, and it gives you a Val modifier. So that means if you put on a weapon or something, it has less souls. It can deal more. A Val skill can deal more damage. It's all different Val modifiers. So you could probably get some really interesting stuff with the combination of the Hollow and the Val modifier. And as we come to the end of the league, I do want to spend my currency this time. I don't just want to take it all into standard, and I do want to craft. So I will be showing you some, I guess, quote, high-end, quote, crafts, or at least attempting 1 or 2, just to see if we get lucky. Speaking of getting lucky, Uber Elder spawned on the map and we took him down. Will we be getting our mirror-worthy jewel? Let's have a look. We get a lot of bases that are worth nothing. So this is a cold encounter, drops cold items, rings like frostbite on hit, and all different cold related items. I thought I'd include it because the last one was a fire one and I got shot off screen. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to all the supporters. It's been really active on the YouTube channel and Twitch, and it's just made it a lot more fun. And it's the main reason why I haven't quit the league. Is I feel like I owe you like the ability to keep making videos at least for a little while longer, because you've been so supportive. So Tony Island, Clickbait Viewer, Fish Zebra, Stalcher, Rick the Host, Chris Bear, Noct, Nico, Poke, Midgets, LOL, Julio, we've got Nugget, Nahiko, Dupless, all of the people that have been following, supporting, even some have been kind enough to donate. It's all just added to the motivation and just general enjoyment of the game, and I can't thank you enough. I think it's still really crazy that somebody would donate and follow. Somebody yesterday said that it's the first time making a Twitch account and they made one to follow me, and that obviously, if you're an enormous streamer, is probably like you get that all the time. But to me, I'm just this idiot that like doesn't make very good builds. I don't really make builds. I don't really do crazy content. I'm not like the guy that crafts all the time. So for somebody to tune in, it's really like humbling, because I just, like I'm just being honest, like to me, I'm just like the most average person, and it's crazy that somebody would be like, you know what, I enjoy that person's content and I'm gonna follow. We did a mastermind and we ended up with a mayor, which was pretty nice as a bonus, because obviously you don't normally get anything. And yeah, we've got some resonators, as you can see, we've got some fossils, we've got a whole host of things, and probably in the next week I'm just going to be crafting and playing a little bit less. So if you see me streaming a different game or just sat in my hideout crafting, it's not that I'm not enjoying the game or I'm like, you know, I'm not playing PoE ever again. No, it's just me winding down the league, spending my currency and having some fun, because otherwise I'm going to get burnt out, and I don't want to be burnt out for next league, because hopefully it'll be a good league and hopefully we can enjoy it. But I'm probably going to be crafting. I just wanted to say a big shout out to all the supporters and everything, and I hope you're having a great day. And those were just some highlights. I'm now probably going to edit the crafting highlights and then chill out and hopefully maybe stream later on. So there we go. Again, hopefully you're enjoying the content. I'm sure enjoying your feedback. You make it really enjoyable. So thanks very much.